Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a little while since I've posted any new content or any uploads here, but I've been extremely busy with work. I've been fortunate during the pandemic to, still have a full-time job and retain my full-time hours, so I've been very fortunate that way, but with that, there's been little time to actually do any modeling or anything. But I have been doing some things in the past few weeks just to kind of get back into it. Um, with that, I'll show you what I've been up to and what I've got. So, the first big thing is I've gotten into the world of 3D printing. I do CAD design work for a living, so I figured why not take the plunge and actually get the printer and try it out. It's pretty fun. So I bought the GP9rm printer, and I also bought the curing station, and let me tell you, this is pretty fantastic stuff. It takes a little bit to get used to. You have to really judge how to support your model when you go to print it. So you really have to take into account when you design something how you're actually going to be able to physically print it and then assemble it. So with that, I'll show you a couple sweet projects I've been working on. So first up, this is one of the new Walther's GP9 released in the CN paint scheme, but it came with a non-prototypical cab. So what I did is I designed a front pilot and the actual cab section itself, and I was able to print them, and all I had to do was pop the old cab off, trim the nose a little bit, pop the new cab on, and there you go. I think it turned out pretty sweet. I'm very happy with this. Here's the other side here for you to see. Couple little tweaks I gotta do with the fit, but nothing too major. And there's the front pilot. So I still have to add ditch lights on this model and then do the painting and decaling, and it's ready to go. I'm going to number this unit to 4116 as it's been seen in Brantford many times and now in Hamilton at Stewart Street Yard. So I figured that'll be a great one to have. There's the back end too. I was able to print that little MU receptacle as well. I don't know if we can get a good focus on that. So there's that one, and then I did the larger one up front there as well. So pretty good. You can see I got all the class light bezels up top, the number board areas, all the window bezels, the door. I was able to get the handle and all the hinges printed on there. And I'll show you the back door here on the cab as well. See the same thing. Really awesome stuff. I got a little bit of cleanup work, but not much. That I could paint this thing, so really happy with that. Very fun little quick project. Now the bigger project I've been doing is this is the North American Railcar Corporation. I believe it's 64-foot scrap car. Nobody makes this model in HO scale, and where I live there's a ton of these on the line, and I've been wanting to make a fleet of these, so this has been quite a project. So I've designed this car in I want to say at least 10 different pieces. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've worked on it. But so I've got 1, 2, 3 sections to make a side. So obviously you got 2 sides there. Then I got the end frames with the end plates that go on. Then you flip it over underneath. I've got 1, 2, 3 floor sections. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 frame sections. So what I do is I glue all the floor panels together, and then I stick the frame sections on, and then I glue all the sides together, and then I glue them to the floor, and then I glue the end on. And turned out pretty good. This is the first prototype. I still have some more tweaks to do, but overall I'm very happy with this result. Pretty sweet project. So I want to make a fleet of 10 of these things, so not bad for the first prototype, I would say anyway. What I want to do is I got to figure out how to treat this before I paint it, because you could see there's a few little rib lines. So I'm going to have to do some sanding there to get rid of it. I'm hoping spot filler primer will take care of that, but we'll see how that goes. So overall I'm really happy with this. A couple new items that I picked up. So I picked up about 6 of these from Otter Valley Railroad. These are the new Atlas 3230 covered hoppers. These are a sweet model. Very happy with these. As you can see, they got the replaced bearing caps on them and everything. So I got all in the TILX scheme, but they have many other schemes available. So check them out. These are a sweet little model. They've been selling really well, actually. I also got a little bit of jewelry here. Got an Overland Models PSC van. Very fortunate to get my hands on this thing. Absolutely beautiful piece. Very, very happy with this. I want to add LED lighting to this thing, so that'll be a future project one day. I was also able to get my hands on another Rapido Trains SW12RS CN switcher here. So again, as you know, I have two others that I've renumbered for the Rail-Link scheme, 1367 and 1359. And I plan on doing the same thing with this one, except I'm going to number it 1285. And I have to paint the cab sides black, if I remember correctly. I'll have to look up some pictures, but I know the cab's going to have to be modified a little bit, but that'll be a fun little project. Then I'll have the fleet of 3 of them. I also picked up this RDC Bud from Otter Valley as well. This thing's sweet. It sounds awesome. Now, as you can see on the front, it doesn't have any ditch lights or anything, but there's actually ditch lights in the model itself. If you want to attach them, Rapido gives you instructions on where to drill the pilot holes, and then you can fit the ditch light bezels on them, and then you have functioning ditch lights. So the lights and everything are already wired in there. So it's pretty sweet. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm actually going to turn it into the CN track inspection Bud unit, number 1501. So I got to do some modifications along the side here to cover up the windows, things like that. Got to get some decals made up for it. So, and then I'm going to obviously 3D print some parts to make this unit more prototypical. So that'll be a really fun project. Lastly, I've been organizing everything, just getting things all sorted and cleaned up. Didn't realize how much stuff I've had. The reason why, and the other thing, big thing, I should have mentioned this first, is I actually took down my layout. So I only have this small little shelf layout now. And the reason why I did that is we are looking at moving. So trying to get everything in here cleaned up and sorted and put away, so eventually we can get things ready to, you know, sell. Not sure when that's going to happen, but that's the idea. So, but lots of cleanup work here in progress. So, but anyway, that's really all I got for you for now. Was just some quick little projects and let you know I'm still kicking around here. But yeah, if you guys want something new to try, get into 3D printing. Opens up a whole new world for your modeling, and you get some sweet results like that. Like, I can't believe how well that turned out. So anyway, that's all I got for you for now. So take care and happy modeling. See you guys.